Vicky Wentzel, CEO of Wozani Africa, joins us now to talk about the nature of beach parties, safety considerations, and what the Durban coastline has to offer. Vicky, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Do we see a growing culture among South Africans when it comes to having family beach parties at this time of the year?
We absolutely do. I've been running beach parties for the past 33 years on the South Coast now. So I've done 33 official New Year's Eve parties, sometimes multiple ones, and they're just getting bigger and bigger. So the people and the public are loving it because it's an outdoor, big open space, especially the party that we are hosting this evening, which is the Ramsgate New Year's Eve party, which has got capacity for 6,000 people, huge dance floors under the palm trees, beautiful VIP lounges being set up. So there generally is, what's lovely about it is that it's it's for the family. So kids under 12 come in for free, picnic campers are allowed, and there's a lot of excitement around this inaugural beach festival that's happening in Ramsgate, which has previously always happened at Southbroom, which was one of the biggest New Year's Eve parties in South Africa.
Wow, that sounds exciting. So which would you then say are the most popular beaches or on South Africa's coastlines?
Well, for beach parties or just in general for blue flag status, we've obviously, as you know, unfortunately, there's been issues with Durban beachfronts in terms of beaches that were closed. But the beaches that we represent are the South Coast beaches, which are all the way from Scottsboro in the north to Port Edward in the south. And we've got 52 bathing beaches, and of that, 5 of them are blue flag, which means it's a superior level of expectation in terms of the enjoyment level and the cleanliness level. So I would say that our most popular beaches are most certainly Ramsgate, St. Michael's. Margate still remains a firm favorite with locals and with visitors. And then also we've got Scottsboro Beach, which is a beautiful beach, and our Port Edward Beach, which is also a lovely beach. And then Trafalgar, which is a beach which has held blue flag status for 20 years. They actually have won an award for the beach in South Africa that holds a blue flag status for the longest duration in time.
And of course, we can't speak about beaches without mentioning safety, especially in South Africa. Are most of our beaches safe, especially at night?
Where there are events happening, and that's the reason why we get brought in to run controlled events, there's additional security, additional safety. So, for instance, tonight at the Ramsgate New Year's Eve party, we have SAPS, Margate SAPS, that win all the awards, that do fabulous work. They are on duty. We've got our Rankin municipality staff members, traffic on duty. We've been given great support from Victor Chetty's offices, KZN, traffic that are bringing in support to assist with the influx of cars and people that are going to be attending the festivals. So yes, we work for a year in advance. We work with our disaster management team through the Ugu districts. Our local ward councillors, everybody's brought in. And what's so lovely about this event is the thing that we started called Tidy Towns. And the funds that are raised from this event are going towards the Tidy Town initiative, which is an initiative which allows for communities to fix and repair infrastructure. So we fix our beach toilets, we do beautiful palm trees. The Margate to Shelly Tidy Town team have done an incredible job with fixing up beach infrastructure, helping clean and assisting. And tonight is Ramsgate's inaugural first event that they're hosting, which we're going to hopefully raise a couple of 100,000 rand towards Ramsgate Tidy Towns, which is great. So the money goes back into the community to make it gorgeous and lovely for our visitors.
That's such a great initiative because, I mean, we saw a gloomy start to the festive season because of the state of some of the beaches on the Durban coastline. Just paint a picture for us of what some of those beaches look like.
Well, I can only really officially talk on behalf of the South Coast beaches because those are the beaches I represent. So I've got 52 beaches which are all open and functional and work. We had obviously the issue with, we've also previously run Umhlanga Beach Festival, which unfortunately that beach is closed. And that's obviously had an impact on Umhlanga. So Umhlanga, and people say Durban and they think that Durban is we are the South Coast. So we are Scottsboro to Port Edward. It's a different set of beaches, as I said, 52 bathing beaches that are all beautiful. There's rock pools and you can really you can get lost. 120 kilometers of beach to walk, and it's beautiful, beautiful. And tidal pools, and it's just really special. But in terms of what Durban's gone, what they've suffered, yes, it's hit. It's been a hard knock for the tourism industry of Durban, and that's as KZN. We stand together with Durban, even though we're the South Coast. We want to represent a strong KZN province, and that has been challenging. So it definitely has affected visitor numbers in KZN in terms of especially Durban. And when I talk to the people that give me the stats from the amount of volume of traffic that is coming in, numbers are down, but spend is up. Interestingly enough, I find that very interesting. So people are spending. So there's a new wave of visitors that has come in now. You know, as you know, we host the first section of visitors from the 14th until the 26th, and then after that we get a new group of people that come in, and they've arrived, and the tolls are busy now. They are busy today, particularly today. But I think that, you know, we're making a comeback from COVID. It's slowly, but also very positive in terms of that we are open and we are ready for business, and we can't wait for the Durban beaches that have been closed to be open too.
Yes, and for those that will still be utilizing some of those beaches, what advice would you have for people in order to maintain order and comply with the bylaws? So
please don't bring fireworks. Fireworks are illegal, and it just upsets everybody. So we have a list of rules. We run our festivals quite strictly. There are no fireworks allowed. You don't bring alcohol onto a beach where there isn't a controlled party. If you go into a beach party, I know that there's one in Belito, a New Year's Eve beach party in Belito as well this evening, as well as our Ramsgate party. The organizers will supply the alcohol and supply all the recycled plastic cups that can be used, so there's no glass on beaches. Our biggest thing is making sure that we protect our assets to enhance the visitor experience the following day, so that when the visitors come in tomorrow morning from 6 o'clock, another 100,000 people head towards different beaches, and we need to make sure that they're not going to cut their feet on broken glass. So no glass is allowed, no fireworks, no illegal substances, no arms and ammunition or weapons of any sorts. And that's basically what we ask the people to comply with, and they're normally quite good at it. So we don't have big issues, especially on the South Coast. It's a friendly, lovely, happy environment.
Most certainly. I mean, you mentioned earlier on with the Ramsgate New Year's Eve beach party that's taking place tonight that it's family friendly. Now, these gatherings have become more friendlier to be all inclusive for all members of the family. How has this changed, and how has this been accomplished over the years to be able to incorporate all members of the family on a New Year's Eve beach party night?
A very good question, because this is our inaugural event that is a family-orientated event. Normally, the parties that I've run over the years have been aged between 18 to 32